This is the Breitling Bentley Le Mans. This was produced in 2003 when Bentley won the 24 hours race at Le Mans. Breitling and Bentley have been partners, and they produced the clocks in the Bentley cars. And when they won the race in 2003, they produced this limited edition watch. They've made 1,000 in total, 250 in white, 250 in black, 250 in a sort of a bronze colour, and 250 in gold. This one came on a Breitling leather strap. I've changed it to this one. This is much thicker and I think suits the watch a lot better than the generic Breitling one that came with it. I'm going to change. Excuse me, I just dropped something there. I'm going to change the strap in the next few weeks or so. I've got some really nice straps which will go well with the watch. So the dial, if you can see, it has a 24-hour dial, so it goes around once in 24 hours, unlike most watches which will go around twice in the day. So as you can see at the time now, normally if you look at it you'd think it's quarter or 10 to 2, but in actual fact it says 5 o'clock in the morning. So on this side from here you've got AM, and from there to there it's PM. So if you wanted to set it for say 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that's what it would look like. So it does take getting some used to. This is the same movement they use in the Breitling Cosmonaut, which is a 24-hour dial as well. It's 48 millimeters in diameter and 14 millimeters in depth. When I first got it, I did feel it was just too big. But back in 2003, not many manufacturers made big watches. They were still making 38, 40 millimeter watches. So when somebody made a 48 millimeters, everyone thought, oh, that's too big. But now just about every manufacturers make big watches. I mean, look at the IWCs, all the Bentley range are the large sizes. I think now the average size of a watch is probably 42. So they're getting larger and larger. It's got really nice short lungs. I think that's probably one of the reasons it doesn't feel as big as it actually is, because the lungs are quite small, so it doesn't hang over too much. I'm sorry about the camera. My DSLR seems to have stopped, so I'm just using my normal compact camera today. So it's got this slide rule bezel, which you can use to calculate speed and distance, and it's got this turned style engraving that Bentley used to use on their 1930s and 20s cars for their dashboard. So they've tried to mimic that. I preferred this than the modern day look they've got with the grill, which looks like it's diamonds, and it looks just looks too blingy for my taste. On the back of the watch, you've got an engraving, if it will focus, of the car number 8, which won the race. It's still got its original sticker on the back. I try and keep my watches as original as I possibly can. When the sticker falls off, I'll let it fall off. I don't really peel it off. It's just one of those things with me. Chronograph's got a nice smooth movement. The second hand is quite small considering the size of the dial. It's quite hard to see sometimes. The red tip does help, but they could have made it a little bit thicker if they wanted to make it better and more legible. On the dial you've got Breitling for Bentley Motors, and then just underneath here it says 24 hours Le Mans, and you've got the second constant hand there, 30-minute total there, 12-hour total there, and a date window just there. So it's a nice watch to own if you're a motorsport fan and a watch fan. This is an ideal type of watch, really. I mean, I'm both. I love motorsport. I love my watches. So it seems to be ideal for me. I do wish they did make it in a smaller size. Then I would wear it a lot more. But there are days where I just can't wear that. It's too big. But there you go, that's the Breitling Bentley Le Mans. Thank you for watching.